What do I want to listen to? Best of 90s rap. Hooligans. Put your hands up. Never heard this. Let's hear it.
Like we getting ready to get down with some business. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Put your hands up, reach for the sky on the field with the hooligans here. I got laps out, I give a wow on the DL with the low profile. Swing as I just do my thing.
Damn, that's pretty good. Feeling that. That guy actually looked pretty familiar too. God, who was that? Hooligans? The Hooligans were a 90s hip-hop music duo consisting of Scott Caan. Now that can't be the Scott. What? Holy shit. He was also part of the 1990s rap group The Hooligans. Scott Caan used to be a rapper? Oh my god. Of course, I already knew that. But did you? You probably didn't. Honestly, I didn't even really know either until I was just randomly reading his Wikipedia page one day. I couldn't believe I didn't know this because I am actually one of the biggest fans of the Academy Award nominated actor James Caan's son. I feel like there's really only two responses to people who find out that Scott Caan used to rap. It's either, huh, I didn't know that, that's funny, or who's Scott Caan? And to those people I say, fuck you. I'm just kidding, seriously though, fuck you. Why are you watching this video? Go watch Hawaii Five-0 already. I do think this is something that people should know though, especially if you're a fan of Scott Caan. And if you're not a fan of Scott Caan, become a fan. It's also a pretty interesting career transition that he took. I mean, he went from being a rapper to, you know, one of the greatest actors of our generation. You know, it's kind of like Will Smith, but I think he probably did it before Will Smith. So, I mean, that kind of means that Will Smith followed in his footsteps. So really, Will Smith kind of owes his career to Scott Caan. So you should probably say that more. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm just going to break down a bit of the history behind the Hooligans and Scott Caan's rap career, and then show you a video of Scott Caan when he was I think 16, 17 on Rap City with The Alchemist. Just kind of talking about a broad range of subjects and also doing a little freestyle so you get a little good idea of what Scott Caan was like as a rapper. So yeah, let's check it out. So the Hooligans consisted of Scott Caan and his good buddy Alan My man? Yeah, and he's known as The Alchemist now, he still raps. But Scott Caan was about 15 and The Alchemist was about 14, and they decided to start a rap group together all the way back in 1991. And they actually had rap names too, they weren't just Scott and Alan, or Caan and My man. They went by Mad Skills and Mudfoot, respectively. And if you're asking yourself, why did Scott Caan call himself Mad Skills?
Because I spit hot fire.
Yeah. And then in 1993 is when things started to kick up a bit. Right away, they caught the attention of Evidence, who introduced them to Quincy Jones III, who I'm pretty sure was actually the same guy who got Will Smith started on The Fresh Prince. So again, another connection between Will Smith and Scott Caan. Will Smith just completely stole Scott Caan's career from him. And from Quincy, they're introduced to Cypress Hill, who made them part of the Soul Assassins, which was their big Wu-Tang Clan gang, I'm pretty sure. Right out the gate, they signed with Tommy Boy Records, and in 1993, they made their first album called Make Way for the W. And they released their first single called Put Your Hands Up, along with a music video for it. It was around that time where shit started to kind of fall down. The music video and the song kind of were poorly received. They had moderate success, and they were about to release their second single, Don't Mean Nothing. But after the underperforming Put Your Hands Up, they decided to kind of shelve that song and then shelve the entire album, so it's never been released to this day. After that, Scott Caan decided to, stop rapping it altogether, and he went on to pursue acting. And I think we're all grateful for that. I mean, sure, Scott Caan probably would have been super successful as a rapper as well, but I'm pretty glad that he's an actor now. I mean, we got to see some great performances from him in just countless movies and TV shows. And it kind of would have been like if Freaks and Geeks would have stayed on the air, we would have never got all these great movies from Seth Rogen, James Franco, and Jason Segel. I mean, the Hooligans breaking up is equivalent to Freaks and Geeks getting canceled after one season. And then The Alchemist just went on to go be another rapper too. He's still rapping, I think, or DJing, I don't know. This isn't about him, it's about Scott Caan. So, back off. The crazy thing is Scott Caan hasn't forgotten his music roots. He actually was on the album Step Brothers, which was a duo album with The Alchemist and Evidence.
So, and he's actually on the album.
He's actually on the album, and he's killing it.
I got to produce that song. That's the only beat I have on the album, so I got him rapping on that. We got Damo Genesis on it. It's kind of ill. It's like Scott Caan, Damo, Hooligans Reunion, Evidence beat.
If you're wondering if Scott Caan needed any help with his rhymes, if he needed any help writing them, if maybe he, did the Dr. Dre thing where people, write the raps and then he kind of fixes them a bit, puts his own words to them. Here's a video of Evidence and Alchemist discussing that topic.
I mean, did he need some help? I mean,
No. He killed shit.
Yo, let me tell you, man.
I don't want to say I got bodied because I really think I killed that one. Like, I'm proud of that verse. But if I wasn't, he killed me.
You heard it here first. Scott Caan does not need any help writing his rhymes. Even today, on that album in 2014, he wrote his own rhymes. He wrote his own rhymes back in the day. That's why he's called Mad Skills. He doesn't need a ghostwriter, unlike some other rappers. So, honestly, if Scott Caan still wanted a career in music, he could still do it, but you could tell he doesn't want to embarrass people too much. He just sticks to his acting and, crushes it there. But I do think an EGOT is in his future, if he wants it. So this first video is Scott Caan and Alchemist, Mad Skills and Mudfoot on Rap City Live. And basically what they do is they're hosting it, I guess. So they're introing various videos, and they're also giving their comments on certain topics. And then we also get a great treat of Scott Caan, Mad Skills, showing off his mad skills by freestyling.
Yo, what's up? It's the Hooligans, chilling with Rap City. It's Mad Skills.
So first off, Scott Caan looks the exact same. He looks like a 45-year-old in this video, even though he's 19. Like, if he put on a backwards hat today, he would look the exact same as he does in this video from 93, back when he was like 17. He does not look 17 in the video, basically. He looks like a guy trying to look like he's 17. He looks like Joey in Friends when he tried to convince everyone he could play 19. Come on, am I 19 or what? So he's put on like a hat and like a basketball jersey. It's just Scott Caan's doing right now.
We're gonna get to this fly video by Gangstar just to get a rap. Word up. Word. Check it out.
Word up. Word. Everything about it's just like he's trying so hard to convince you that he's a rapper. Yeah, what's up? Fucking MTV, what's up? Word. Whereas like the Alchemist, he just looked like, you can tell. I look at this guy, I'm like, yeah, that guy probably rap, probably skateboards too. He doesn't look like he's trying too hard to put on a persona. Maybe that's why he's stuck with music and Scott Caan went to acting.
They put, Snoop Dogg on the cover of Newsweek, and they say violence, and they put all that.
I love how Scott Caan, like, they're giving Alchemist like his solo shot, and he's just going, he's talking about shit, and Scott's got like squeeze his head in there, like, yeah. Am I in the shot? No? So the camera just has to zoom out to get him in it, just because he's got to be there too.
Yo, check this out. This is from some of my favorite fellas called Organized Confusion, Ill Lyrical Styles. This is Who Stole My Last Piece of Chicken. Word. What's the show called? Oh shit. On Rap City, that is. In effect.
Oh shit, word. Just classic if you want to blend in. Kind of looks like a cop, actually. It's kind of like how a cop would blend in to be a rapper. So Alchemist gives like this pretty well thought out, just well spoken, articulate answer to, I think it was like Scapegoats, and then they give Scott Caan the chance to also spit some truth about youth. And this is what he has to say about youth.
I don't think that we're a younger group, first of all. Like, I don't know what you think young is. Like, we're young, but I don't like to represent an age group.
I don't know what you think young is. We're not young. I mean, we are young. We're not that young. Like you're thinking young, but we're not like young. We're just like young.
I'm representing hip hop, so it's like, I'd like you to compare me to any hip hop, not a younger group or anything, So it's kind of like that.
So I think he's worried that when they say like he's young, they're gonna compare him to like when it was like Hanson around at this time, just like a boy band, I guess. They're like, yo, this young group. He's like, no, we're not young. We're rappers. I mean, fair point, I guess. I don't know. I still don't really know what the question was, but like, what is it like being a young group, or what's it like being young in the rap game? Because they're pretty young, they're like 17. But he has none of that. He just shuts that down, just very incoherently, just mumbling about how they're not really young, they're rappers.
Word up.
Okay, so now best part of the video, Scott Caan, Mad Skills, shows us why his name is Mad Skills, and he fucking spits some hot bars freestyling for Rap City. I don't want to hype it up too much. It's pretty amazing though, so you gotta check this out.
1, 2, freestyle, chillin' Rap City. It's a pity that we rhyming, timing for Canada, but I plan to rip the MIC, cause I be the MAD, SKILZ. So I'm gonna pass the mic and I freestyled a little bit, so my man Javon come and rip this shit.
Great freestyle. He covers all the bases of what just a stereotypical freestyle, like a cliche freestyle would be if somebody's making fun of rap and they want to like just make shit up. This is what he does. He covers all the bases. He tells us where he is. He's on Rap City. He spells his name out, which is always a fucking baller move.
Because I'm a R-A-P-P-E-R.
Especially if it's a long name, because then people are like, holy shit, this guy can spell his name? Wow. Just at the top of his head. He didn't even have to like write it down. He just fucking said it. And then he does the whole thing where he doesn't know what to say anymore, so he just says he's gonna pass the mic to his buddy. It's like, yeah, I've said enough, so now I'm gonna pass it to him.
Rapping, stopping, I don't want the mic. Blake.
And the best part is, he doesn't even fucking rap.
Word up, hooligans in the spot. Yo, I want you to check this last video. We in Rap City.
This is just like, dude, word up, that was so tight. I can't beat that. That was way too good.
I don't want it.
I'm just gonna give us an outro. We're gonna get out of here. You gotta leave on top. I'm not even gonna try to compete with that. Just fucking fire. Just straight bars. That area was just like, Jesus Christ. I gotta get us out of here. That was just brutal. Either way, I think he was more intimidated by Scott Caan. That was just sick bars. If you were questioned why somebody would call himself mad skills, and you're like, you gotta have pretty mad skills. You just should. You got mad skills.
Word up.
So if you weren't convinced before, you gotta be convinced now. You gotta go check out the Hooligans. Check out Make Way for the W. You can find a lot of their songs on YouTube. Specifically, Put Your Hands Up. Give him some support. He needs it. I mean, Will Smith gets all support. Everybody loves Will Smith as a rapper turned actor. You know, let's make Scott Caan, you know, the next Will Smith, or let's give Scott Caan the role he deserved before Will Smith took it from him.